You aren't lazy, you're just addicted to cheap dopamine, and the version of you who's not is waiting for you to wake them up. Do you ever think about the person that you want to be? The version of you that's locked in, disciplined, confident, and consistent? The one who lifts heavy, keeps his word, and doesn't waste hours scrolling? They're calm, focused, and persistent. I used to think that version of me was so far away, like I had to completely rebuild my life before I could even become him. But the truth is that he's already here. He's just buried underneath all of the noise, the constant distractions, the endless dopamine hits, the habits that keep you comfortable and stuck. See, the person you want to be isn't hiding in the future. They are underneath the version of you that keeps chasing comfort. A tree falls the way that it leans. It's from the Lorax. It's a great quote. So be careful which way you lean. Every time you skip a workout, every time you reach for your phone instead of your goals, every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," you're feeding the part of you that wants to stay small. But every time you resist that urge, when you do the hard thing, when you lift, even when you're tired, when you shut down the distractions, you're feeding the person that you're supposed to be. I'll be honest, everyone, including me, talks about motivation. But the truth is that motivation fades. It's a chemical high, a flash of dopamine that disappears the second that life gets hard. Discipline is different. If you haven't heard it already, discipline is doing what you said you'd do, even when you don't feel like it. It's not glamorous, it's not loud, but it's what builds you, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Discipline is the real flex, because it means that you control your brain, not the other way around. We live in a world where your brain gets rewarded for doing close to nothing, less than nothing. You open your phone, you scroll, you eat junk food, you do whatever you want, and you get dopamine upon dopamine upon dopamine. Your brain gets used to the easy wins. So the real work starts to feel boring and slow and uncomfortable. But that's the trap, because those boring moments is where the real dopamine and the real salvation lives, the kind that you earn. It's the feeling when you crush a PR you've been thinking about for years, when you look in the mirror and actually see progress that you dreamed of, when you realize that your discipline is starting to feel natural and not forced. That's the kind of dopamine that rewires and changes your life. And once you taste that, you can't go back to cheap pleasure. You start seeing lazy impulse for what it is. It's a test, a fork in the road between the man you are and the man that you need to become. Every no to instant gratification is a yes to your true potential. The transformation, it's not dramatic. It doesn't happen with an Instagram reel, with a TikTok or a motivational YouTube video. It doesn't happen even with this video. It's subtle, it's slow, and every small decision the old you wouldn't make, every rep, every quiet keep going, every morning you don't hit snooze on your alarm, you are becoming that person. Until one day you realize you aren't becoming, you are that person. You're not perfect, you're not finished, you're not done, but you're real. So maybe the person that you want to be isn't someone that you have to find. Maybe that person has been here the whole time, just waiting for you to stop drowning him in distractions long enough to breathe. You don't need more motivation, you just need momentum, consistency, to do it every day. See, the person you want to be already exists. You just have to start acting like that person today. And if you resonate with this message, don't keep watching YouTube. Don't keep scrolling. Close your device and go do something today that you tomorrow will be thankful for.